How would you feel if I told you that the electric company was coming to your house tonight to take part of your property to build a massive power pole in your backyard? That is what one Virginia woman told us she is facing. Just a few years from retirement, she learned Dominion Energy could use eminent domain to take part of her yard and install a power pole taller than the Statue of Liberty. Dominion also wants to run a high-voltage transmission line near two schools. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Drew Wilder takes us to Data Center Alley in Ashburn, where the push to power data centers is cutting through backyards and schoolyards.
Vicki Hugh might have just lost a battle that she's fought tooth and nail for more than a year. She gazes from her deck into the backyard of her Ashburn home, where a state agency that regulates utilities just gave Dominion Energy the green light to build a high-voltage transmission line right through her property. Soon, she could have a power pole in her yard taller than the Statue of Liberty.
Last year, and we were living in hell.
Vicki's beautiful Loudoun Valley Estates neighborhood is in the heart of Data Center Alley. Dominion says it needs to connect substations with high-voltage lines and proposed several possible paths for the so-called Golden to Mars project. The State Corporation Commission approved a plan that snatches Vicki's property from her and plants a 185-foot tall power pole right on her property.
This is why they push it so hard to go through the community, because once they come through one community, they can go through every communities, because human life has no value to them.
The transmission line would carve a 100 to 150-foot path through Vicki's yard. It would gobble up about 1/3 of her property, and she says that the path would also cut down about 400 trees on her property alone. But this line is more than 8 miles long in total. The next stop on the Golden to Mars line, right through, or possibly adjacent to, Rosalie Elementary School and Rock Ridge High School.
It would be close to where that white rock is, and it could be as tall as the Statue of Liberty.
And then if you choose this option, you'd have a high voltage transmission line basically running the entire entry road to two schools?
Yes, this is the primary entrance point.
April Chandler is the chair of the Loudoun County School Board. The county called the school board out of its summer recess for an emergency meeting on Monday night because the board would have to approve any high voltage transmission line on its property.
It's going to have a great deal of impact on everybody in this community, and it is very difficult to stand here and realize how close it is to the schools and where the students are all day.
News 4 reached out to Dominion Energy regarding the multiple routes on the table. Route 3A runs through Vicki Hugh's yard and around the schools. Route 4 would dodge Vicki and her neighbors, but it would be closer to the schools. Dominion says even though the SCC approved Route 3A, it would still need school board approval to build either route.
The SCC has made a decision, and their decision is essentially 3A.
You don't work for the SCC?
We don't, but we have an appeal period, and we could, in fact, if we chose to, as board, continue to pursue legal recourse.
Data centers have pumped billions of dollars into Loudoun County's coffers, but they're draining Virginia's energy grid. Just this month, Dominion Energy sent customers a letter warning of increases of about $8 per month.
People are angry with data center because we've been sacrificed. Our right has been sacrificed.
And our bills are going up.
And the bills are getting up.
The utility that's about to cost more money might also take her land. And it seems there's nothing she can do to stop it. Reporting in Loudoun County, Drew Wilder, News 4.
Wow. Loudoun County Special School Board meeting is set for 5:30 Monday evening at Rock Ridge High School. The board chair is inviting the community to come out and weigh in. Dominion Energy says representatives will also be at Rock Ridge to answer questions.